Sai Ram students, welcome to maths class. Let us continue with our chapter number 4, subtraction. Children, in our last class, we have learned how to check our answer. That is, how to check whether the difference that we have got is correct or not. The topic for today is finding the missing digits. Now let us see how to find out the missing digits. Children, look at this number. What do we have? 8 minus 6. If I arrange this properly in a column, it will be this way. 8 minus 6. Now 8 is our minuend and 6 is our subtrahend. The answer that we will get is our difference. Children, these 3 words are very important because it will help you to find out the missing digits. Now, we know how to find the difference. We know how to subtract. Correct? Now, 8 minus 6. How we will do? After 6, we are going to count. 7, 8. 2 fingers. So, our answer is 2, or the difference is 2. Correct, students? Now, this is your one missing digits. Now, if this the difference is missing, you know how to find it out. What if the minuend is missing? What we will do? Or the subtrahend is missing? What we will do? Children, now let us see if the minuend is missing, how we are going to solve. Now, let us take one more example. Here you can see the subtrahend is 5. The difference is 4. And we have to find the subtrahend. Now it is very easy. How we are going to find out? For that we have to add the difference and the subtrahend. If we add both of this number, we will get our minuend. Children, what is 5 plus 4? It is 9. Okay. So that means our minuend is equal to 9. Children, one more time, repeat with me. If we want to find minuend, we have to add difference plus subtrahend. We have to add these two numbers and we will get our minuend. Now if you cross check it, see here, 9 minus 5 is 4. Correct? That means the answer that we have got is correct. Children, now what if the subtrahend is missing? How we are going to do? Let us take one more example. Now in this example, we have 7 in as minuend and 3 as difference. You can see here the middle number, which is our subtrahend, is missing. In this case, children, where we have to find the subtrahend, okay, we have to subtract the minuend and the difference. That is, minuend minus difference is equal to subtrahend. Always remember this. Minuend minus difference is equal to subtrahend. So, minuend is 7 minus difference is 3, which is equal to 4. So, my subtrahend will be 4. Now, also remember that we cannot change the numbers. To find the subtrahend, we cannot do difference minus minuend. It is always minuend minus difference. Children, now let us take one more example. Children, now let us find the missing digits. We will start from ones place. At ones place, we have 9 minus 1. So 9 minus 1 is 8. So we'll write here the difference as 8. Next, at tens place, we have to find subtrahend. How do we find the subtrahend? By, if we do minute minus difference, we will get subtrahend. So what is 7 minus 3? 7 minus 3 is 4. So we will write here number 4. After tens place, in hundreds place, we have to find the minuend. Now how to find the minuend? If we have to add the difference and the subtrahend. Now look at the numbers carefully. If we add the difference and the subtrahend, we will get 9 plus 1, which is 10. Now number 10 is a 2-digit number. We cannot write number 10 at hundreds place directly. It means that this number 10, or it means some borrowing is done here. Okay, so what we will do is, the first step, we will write number 10 at the borrowing place. Now you tell me, children, what number should be here so that after borrowing we will get 10? Look at the number at ones place. It is 0. So here number 0 will come. If we cut 0, then only we can get 10. Now how we can cut 0? By borrowing. Borrowing from which place? Thousands place. So at thousands place we have to cut 8. And 8 minus 1 is 7. So in this way the borrowing is done. Here it should be 0. 0 will borrow from 8. 8 will become 7 and 0 will become 10. Now you can see, children, 10 minus 1 is 9, which is correct. At thousands place we have 7 at minute place, and we have to find out the subtrahend. How we are going to find the subtrahend? Yes, by 7 minus 4 will give us the subtrahend. What is 7 minus 4? 3. So we will write here number 3. So children, in this way we have to find the missing digits. Children, now take out your textbook and your notebook. We are going to continue with exercise 4.3. We have already done question number 1 and question number 2. We are moving towards question number 3, which is find the missing digits. Now, instead of writing the missing digits in your textbook, you are going to write it down in the notebook. You will write question number A, draw the columns, write all the numbers properly. Children, and you can also use colorful sketch pens. Okay, red, pink, any color sketch pen you can use to write down the answer. Okay, now first one is A1. Like this, columns you have to draw, children, and you will leave the boxes which we have to find out. Okay, now we will start from ones place. In ones place we have 3 minus 0. Now 3 minus 0 is 3. So you will write here number 3. You can use colorful sketch pen here for writing the number 3. Now children, in the tens place you can see the minuend is missing. We have to find the minuend. How we will find the minuend? If we add the difference and the subtrahend, we will get the minuend. So we will add 4 plus 5, which is 9. So I will write here number 9. Then moving towards hundreds place, we have 6 as minuend and 4 as difference. We have to find the subtrahend. For finding that, we will do 6 minus 4. Now we have to count after 4. 5, 6. 2 fingers. So my answer will be 2. Now children, moving towards thousands place. We have 4 minus 1. What is 4 minus 1? Yes, it is 3. So we'll write 3 in the difference place. Children, in this way you have to find out the missing digits. Now note down it properly, children, in your notebook. Children, you can also use other color sketch pens. Here see, I have used blue color. Children, now note down B question. First you draw the table and you write all the numbers in their proper place. Ready everyone? Take your sketch pen so that we can write the numbers. We will start from ones place. Here you can see the subtrahend is missing. For finding the subtrahend, what we will do? Minuend minus difference. That is 6 minus 4, which is 2. So we will write here number 2. Next, in tens place, we have to find the minuend. How we will do? By addition. Whenever we have to find the minuend, we have to add. That means we have to add the difference and the subtrahend. So 3 plus 1 is 4. Next children, in hundreds place, we have to find the difference. 8 minus 5. Count after 5. 6, 7, 8. So my answer is 3, as I got 3 fingers. The last place, which is thousands place, we have to find the minuend. Again, how to find the minuend? By addition. What we will add? The difference and the subtrahend. That is 4 plus 3. What is 4 plus 3? 7. So my answer here will be 7. Children, I hope you all have got this answer. Now note it down properly in your classwork. Children, now copy question number C in your notebook. Write the numbers properly. So let us begin from ones place. In ones place we have 4 minus 6. Can we do 4 minus 6? No, it is not possible. That means it is a borrowing sum. So what we will do? We will borrow from tens place. Now in tens place we have 3 tens. So from 3 we will take 1 tens. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So cut here 3 and write here 2. So what we got in ones place? 1 tens, which is equal to 10 ones. 10 plus 4 is 14. So we'll cut here 4 and we will write here 14. Now it is possible. 14 minus 6? Yes. What is 14 minus 6? Children, count after 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Correct. We got 8 fingers. So my answer will be 8. Children, now let us move towards tens place. In tens place, you can see that we have here 2 as minuend and 5 as difference. Correct? We have to find the subtrahend. Now how to find the subtrahend? We have to subtract. What we will subtract? Minuend minus difference. Now as you can see in the minuend we have 2. Can we do 2 minus 5? No. Again it is not possible. That means it should not be number 2. Now we have to borrow from hundreds place. So let us borrow. 5 minus 1 will be 4 and 2 will become 12 because we borrowed from hundreds place. Now 12 minus 5 is possible. So let us subtract. Count after 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So how many fingers we have got? 7. So my answer here is 7. Next children, in hundreds place we have 4 minus 2, which is 2. And in thousands place, we have 8 minus something, which is 3. We have to find the subtrahend. How we are going to find the subtrahend? By subtraction, right? So we have to subtract 8 minus 3. So count after 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 5 fingers. So we'll write here number 5. Children, note down all the steps properly. It is very important, especially the tens one. Okay, here you can see double borrowing was there. And one more thing, here you got 2 minus 5. Okay, by mistake also don't reverse it. Don't try to do 5 minus 2. Okay, you will get a wrong answer. So note down, children, everyone properly. Children, for borrowing also you can use different color sketch pens, and for answer you can use different colors. Okay, do it properly. Children, now today we are going to learn 3 multiplication tables. Today we are going to revise multiplication tables. After the tables, I will show you what is your homework. Okay, now all of you are going to repeat after me. Okay, table number 1. One's table is also very important. Okay, so repeat after me. 1 ones are 1, 1 twos are 2, 1 threes are 3, 1 fours are 4, 1 fives are 5, 1 sixes are 6, 1 sevens are 7, 1 eights are 8, 1 nines are 9, 1 tens are 10, 1 elevens are 11, 1 twelves are 12. Then 2's table. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6, 2 fours are 8, 2 fives are 10, 2 sixes are 12, 2 sevens are 14, 2 eights are 16, 2 nines are 18, 2 tens are 20, 2 elevens are 22, 2 twelves are 24. Then 3's table. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9, 3 fours are 12, 3 fives are 15, 3 sixes are 18, 3 sevens are 21, 3 eights are 24, 3 nines are 27, 3 tens are 30, 3 elevens are 33, 3 twelves are 36. Children, your today's homework is question number D, E and F. Now all the questions you are going to solve in your homework notebook. For maths, we have one classwork and one homework notebook. I hope all the homework you are solving it there. Okay. Also, you are going to learn and write tables of 1, 2 and 3 for 2 times in your homework notebook. You are going to learn the tables and then you are going to write it down. Okay, students? Thank you, children. Bye-bye. Take care.